I'm actually appalled at such a wealthy island has such a disparity between those who are doing exceptionally well and the ones who are doing very poorly. I think the idea that we've got food banks in this island is criminal. We should be giving people sufficient money that they can go out and they can afford to feed themselves and their kids. I find it appalling that we've got people having to occupy all the hostels. All the hospitals are totally full. We've got to invest in everybody in this island, whether they're newcomers or from outside. And as I say, we've got to relook at how we run this island and who it's for, not the very rich. Thank you.
If I understood the right question, you mentioned she's not local, and basically we do have lots of people that are not local, they're newcomers, and I'm one of them. And for me, many cultures want prosperous community. We need to treat newcomers as a resource and not a burden, and the full inclusion for the society altogether we can be stronger. And this is the way to go forward, to be together. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, and I totally agree with Inga on my side. I think the living wage, the introduction of that will go a long, long way to helping and changing the whole situation. I'd like to see pensioners as well be given an annual above cost of living rise, because they've fallen back over the years, and it's not right. However, there are certain circumstances, and I deal with a lot of constituency issues. I've been to a housing estate, and am I finished? I do apologise, but we discuss things further if you wish.
Yes, it's our policy to raise the minimum wage to £10.20 an hour by 2022. So we would eliminate poverty in that way. We must also look at how social security works so people aren't unfairly sanctioned, because that leads to a lot of problems, and obviously deal with 0 hours contracts. But in terms of other members of our community, we do have on our committee, we have one here, an outreach worker for the Polish community. We have a candidate standing who is a Jersey born but speaks Portuguese. And we believe in diversity in our society.
Absolutely, obviously, great concern about the poor and less fortunate. Concerning the child left in the hospital, obviously there was a presumption by the questioner that they were from a poor family, but obviously this may not actually be the case. Certainly, a drop-in medical centre may have assisted in this department, because obviously the cost of GPs fees are so ridiculously high compared to everyone else in the country. Thanks very much.
I think social security needs to be looked at across the board in relation to pensions, the contributions that people make, and the amount of money that people are given. I think the thing is that they up the tax, but they don't usually up the social security. And I think maybe we need to look at both the top end of social security, but also the bottom end as well. Because I know there's people in our community that don't pay minimum social security, so therefore they're told they don't get a pension at the end of it. And that can't be right. We need to make sure that everybody's catered for across the board.
I don't know the particular circumstances of this baby being left at the hospital, but I do know that it's very dangerous to start changing policies on the back of one particular incident. There is a social security under review. It's been reviewed and reviewed. It was promised for Christmas. The minister, still hasn't finished it. It does need to be looked at. Look, quite frankly, when I was a young man, I did go out and pick spuds. And I find it astonishing that in our community we have young men just as fit as I was then, who are quite happy to sit at home. Potato picking is beneath them, as are other forms of labour, but they're still happy to pick up £90 a week for doing absolutely nothing. We really need a complete review. short answer is living wage, of course, which is bound to increase as time goes on. But I don't think it's enough, because there really is quite serious disparity. When you have the Dean of Jersey departing and saying in his final words, the haves and the have-nots are a major feature of the island, that shows that there is an awareness of the depth of the problem. Thank you.
Reform Jersey has 10 key pledges. These include improving low wages, raising the minimum wage to £10 an hour by 2022, introduce 26 weeks of statutory parental leave and 3 weeks paid annual leave, reduce the cost of GPs consultations for those on low income, and a rent freeze for those in social housing. These are some measures to address poverty in Jersey.
It's a very interesting question, and it's multifaceted really, so I'll answer just one part of it. This past year I've been setting up, devising, running and then training a replacement for something called Parent Champions course, whereby we're taking young parents, most of them immigrants but not all, with young children, showing them lots of new skills to help them to get into new jobs, and what resources are available out there. There's more than we think, but there's a bit there and a bit there and a bit there. We are showing them how to do this. Anyway, thank you very much for coming, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.